Welcome to ItzRafiq. So after a long time back, I am back. Today we are going to study about HTML, chapter 2 of class 10 computer science, which is provided by SEBA. In HTML, first let us know the full form. The full form of HTML is HyperText Markup and Language. So the HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So here each word have some meaning. For example, hyper means it is the features through which we can link different pages. So you will know while we make web page, we make link also, and whenever you visit any website, for example Wikipedia or Google, you will get multiple links. If you click on that link, it will open some another page. On that page also you will get some other link. If you click there, you will again move to some other link. So this is known as hyper text. These are ordinary text which we write on the page, and markup when we write the text inside this bracket, greater than, less than and greater than. For example, I am writing body inside bracket, then it is known as markup. Now the last one, language. Language means to write any program or to speak any languages, we have to follow some rules. So normally in general, if we want to learn English, Assamese, Hindi, we have to learn grammar. But here in HTML, we have to follow some rules, we have to know some rules. That rules are known as language. Now let us know about the history of HTML. At first, when the internet was found, at that time internet was not interactive like today's one. It was totally command line and textual. There was no graphics. It was not that easy to use. But Tim Berners-Lee, in the year 1989, he researched on a project that is www, HTTP and HTML. And finally in 1991, he launched HTML for us, which make the internet more easier, through which we can make web pages more easily. So let us write the basic tag for HTML. We are going to learn here HTML5. The previous version was HTML4, but right now the latest version is HTML5. In HTML5 document, at first we write doc type, then HTML. So this line indicates that this document is written using HTML5. After that, we will write head section HTML. This is known as root element. Root element means whatever code we will write, all the code will written inside the HTML command. After that, we'll write head. In head, we'll write some information about the document. This information can be title, author name, language, version, meta information, etc. And here in head section, we can give here title. Let the title name as web page and title close. After that, we will close the head. Right now we will not give more information inside the head section. After head close, we will start body, and inside the body we will write the actual content of the web page. Means whatever we write inside the body, we can see only that part. So suppose I am writing my first web page, then we will close body, and finally we will close the root element HTML. So this is the basic tag which we have to write while we are creating an HTML document. Now you will see, while we made the page, it contained two parts. First, from head opening till head closing. This part is known as head section of the document, and from body opening till body closing, this section is known as body part of the document. The head part contains information about the document and the body part contains the actual content of the document. Now we'll talk about the rules. While we are writing HTML code, we have to follow some rules. First rule, whenever we start a tag, we have to close it. So you will see I have started HTML, I have closed HTML here. I have started head, I closed head here. I start title here and closed here. So whenever you start a tag, you have to close it. Next rule, while you write the tag name, it should not contain any space. Suppose I want to write HTML, I can't write like that, bracket, one space, HTML, again one space, bracket. This is invalid. You will always have to write without spaces like HTML. And the third rule, the tag must closed or tag must nested properly. For example, what tag we started first, it should close at last. For example, title tag, the title should close here, but if I close title instead of here after the head, then it will treat as a mistake. So we have to take care about that. And to close a tag, we have to use slash sign, first bracket, then slash sign, then the name of the tag. That how we can close a tag. So these are some rules which we follow while we are writing HTML tag. Now the steps to create an HTML document. The first step, write the HTML command as I have written here. Then the second step, save the document. To save the document, go to file. You can go to save as or save, any option. After that, you choose the location where you want to save the document. I am choosing desktop right now. And after that, you will write name for the file. I gave the name as my web page. And after writing the name, full stop HTML and save the page. So you have seen when I save the document as HTML, the color change in that page. It is because I have used Sublime text editor here. There are many other text editor. For example, if your computer do not have Sublime or some other text editor, you can use Notepad, which come by default in your computer. But if you want little stylish or where auto type is there, auto type means suppose I want to write a tag head. So whenever I write head, that head is automatically suggested. So I don't have to type. This is called as auto type. So if you want an editor with auto type, then you can use Sublime, Notepad++, VS Code or any other. But if you don't want to download any other editor, then Notepad will work fine. Now we'll have to see the, so I have said save the page. The first step was write the HTML code. Second step, save the document as .html. And third step, view the page in your web browser. So this is my web page. I will just double click to see the output. So this is my web page. You can see here, this is the content of the web page and the title section is displaying at the top of the tab. Means this is known as tab name. Now we'll close the window and we'll come to the tag and attribute. Now you'll see whatever we write inside angular brackets, it has some specific meaning to the browser, and we can't write some random characters in angular bracket for HTML. It have to be reserved in HTML. So these are known as tag. It has some specific meaning to the browser, and inside the tag we can write some properties. For example, if I want to change the color of the page, after the body we can write bg color equal yellow. So here bg color is known as attribute, Attribute give additional information about the tag. It make the tag more stronger or more advanced. So here we have to remember attribute always we write at the starting tag, and after the attribute we give equal sign and value for the attribute, and value should be always written within double inverted comma, but sometimes if you don't give the inverted comma still it work, but it is better to give the inverted comma. So remember we write attribute always inside the starting tag, and after writing the attribute we will close the bracket. If it contains multiple attribute, then after writing the first attribute we'll provide a space and we'll write the next attribute. Suppose the next attribute is color, text. By using text attribute we are going to change the text color of the page. So I am giving text color is red. So this way you can write multiple attribute, and after that we'll write the content and we'll close the body. So this is known as the first tag where we write the attribute. This is known as starting tag, and where we write slash sign, this is known as closing tag. Okay, we write the attribute always in the starting tag, we don't write the attribute in closing tag. Now all the information that contain from the starting tag till end tag, including attribute and the content is this part, all together known as element. So in an element we get starting tag, end tag, content and attributes. These all together are known as an element. In HTML we get two types of elements. First type, container element. In container we have both open and end tag. For example, here this is the opening tag or starting tag, and this is the closing tag. So this type of elements are known as container element, or sometimes we also say as container tag. And some tag are there which do not have any closing. For example, here my first web page, after that I want to write some word, but that should be displayed in bottom means next line. Suppose for that we will write BR, then I am writing hello. So this BR tag do not have any closing, it have only the opening one. So that type of tag or element are known as empty element or empty tag. So remember, container tag contain always opening and closing both, and empty element contain only the opening one, closing is missing. Now we'll save the page, we'll go to the browser to see the output. So this way you can create your first web page. You can see here the text color changes to red and the background color of the page changes to yellow, and also you have seen the hello came into the next line because we have applied BR tag. So this way you can make HTML documents. We have studied here about container element, empty element, tag, attribute, elements, etc. So here are some probable questions. First, what is markup language, why we use it? Then name some markup languages, popular markup language. For that you can say HTML, XML, DHTML, etc. Then define tag and attribute, or write the difference between tag and element. Then what is container and empty element, or write the difference between container and empty element. Write the steps to create an HTML document. That type of questions might be asked from this part. So in next class or video we are going to study about physical and logical tag or formatting tags. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.